Hi and welcome to another story, and today we have Sleepovers by Jacqueline Wilson, starting from the very beginning, chapter 1. Guess what, said Amy. It's my birthday next week and my mum says I can invite all my special friends for a sleepover party. Great, said Bella. Fantastic, said Chloe. Wonderful, said Emily. I didn't say anything. I just smiled, hopefully. I wasn't sure if I was one of Amy's special friends. Amy and Bella were best friends. Chloe and Emily were best friends. I didn't have a best friend yet at this new school. Well, it wasn't quite a new school. It was quite old, with winding stairs and long polished corridors, and lots of classrooms, some of them in porter cabins in the playground. I still got a bit lost sometimes. The very first day, I couldn't find the girls' toilets, and went hopping around all the playtime, getting desperate, but then Emily found me and took me to the toilets herself. I liked Emily so much. I wish she could be my best friend, but she already had Chloe for her best friend. I didn't think much of Chloe. I liked Amy and Bella, though. We'd started to go round in a little bunch of 5, Amy and Bella and Emily and Chloe and me. We formed this special secret club. We called ourselves the Alphabet Girls. It's because of our names. I'm Daisy, so our first names start with A, B, C, D and E. I was the one who spotted this. The secret club was all my idea too. I always wanted to be part of a special secret club. It was almost as good as having a best friend. I wasn't sure if Amy's birthday sleepover was strictly reserved for best friends only. Amy went on talking about her sleepover and how she knew she wasn't going to sleep all night long. Bella teased her because one time when Amy spent the night at Bella's, she fell sound asleep at 9 o'clock and didn't wake up till 9 o'clock the next morning. Chloe said she sometimes didn't go to bed till ever so late, 11 or even 12 at night, so she'd stay awake, no bother. Emily said she always woke up early now because her new baby brother started crying for his bottle at 6 o'clock every single day. I still didn't say anything. I tried to keep on smiling. Emily looked at me, then she looked at Amy. Hey, Amy, Daisy can come too, can't she? Of course, said Amy. My mouth smiled until it almost tickled my ears. Whoopee, I yelled. Really, Daisy, said Chloe, clutching her ears in an affected way. You practically deafened me. Sorry, I said, though I wasn't. But you have to try to keep on the right side of Chloe. She's the one who tells everyone what to do, the boss. She even tried to tell Amy what to do at her own sleepover. You've got to get some seriously scary videos, right? She said. My mum won't let me watch seriously scary videos, said Amy. Don't tell your mum. Just wait till she's gone to bed, and then we can all watch in your bedroom, said Chloe, sighing because she thought it was so simple. I don't have a video recorder in my bedroom, just a portable television, said Amy. I haven't even got my own television, said Bella comfortingly. Never mind. Hey, what are you going to have for your birthday tea, Amy? Bella likes food. She always has big bars of chocolate at break time. She eats 8 squares herself. She gives Amy 3/4 because she's her best friend, but she lets Chloe and Emily and me have 1 square each. Chloe sometimes gobbles the last square too. Chloe gets away with murder. Mum says I can have a big birthday cake, said Amy. She smiled at Bella. Chocolate cake. No, have an ice cake on a special shape. They're seriously cool, said Chloe. Amy can have what she likes. It's her sleepover, said Bella. Chloe frowned. We can all have sleepovers on our birthday, said Emily quickly. Then we can each choose the way we want to be. If we're allowed. My mum's going nuts looking after my baby brother, but I think she'll let me have a sleepover. Mine will too, said Bella. My mum lets me do anything I like, said Chloe. So does my dad. I didn't say anything. I hoped they wouldn't notice, but they were all looking at me. Can you have a sleepover too, Daisy? Said Emily. Oh, sure, I said quickly, but my heart started thumping under my new school sweatshirt. It wasn't my birthday yet, thank goodness. I couldn't have a sleepover party. I didn't want to tell them why. I might have told Emily by herself, but I didn't want to tell the others, especially not Chloe. Chapter 2. I told my mum about Amy's sleepover party while we were having tea. That's lovely, Daisy, she said, but I could tell she wasn't really listening. She was too busy concentrating on feeding my sister, Lily. There now, Lily, yum yum, Mum mumbled, spooning yoghurt into Lily's mouth. Mum's own mouth opened and shut. Lily's mouth didn't always open and shut at the right time. It snapped shut so the spoon clanked against her teeth, or suddenly gaped open so the yoghurt drooled down her chin. Mum mopped at her. Lily's arm jerked up, and she tried to grab the cloth. There! Did you see that, Daisy? Lily's trying to wipe her own chin. Clever girl, Lily. Clever girl, I said. My sister Lily isn't clever. She isn't my little baby sister. She isn't little at all. She's my big sister. She's 11 years old, but she isn't in the top year at school. Lily doesn't go to my new school. She didn't go to my old school either. She never used to go to school at all. She just stayed at home with Mum. But now she goes to this new special school. That's why we moved, so that she could go there. It's a special school because Lily has special needs. That's the right way to describe her. There are lots and lots of wrong ways. Some children at my old school used to call Lily horrible names when they saw Mum pushing her in the street. They used to call me names too. I don't think Emily would call Lily horrible names, or Amy or Bella, but I'm not sure about Chloe. I'd shut up about my sister Lily since I'd started to go to this new school. I didn't want anyone calling her names. Though I call her names sometimes. I get mad at her. She isn't like a real sister. We can't play together and swap clothes and dance and giggle and mess about. She's not like a big sister because she can't ever tell me stuff and hold my hand across roads and watch out for me at school. She's not like a little sister either because she's too big to sit on my lap and she's too heavy for me to carry around. It's even getting a struggle to push her in her wheelchair. Something went wrong with Lily when she was born. She won't ever be able to walk or talk. Well, that's what Dad says. Mum says she just doesn't know. Dad says we do know, but Mum won't face facts. Mum and Dad have rows about Lily, and I hate it. Sometimes I almost hate her because she's always in the way and she cries a lot, and she wakes us all up in the night, and she takes up so much time. But I always feel lousy if I'm mean to Lily. I get her into bed at night when Mum and Dad are asleep, and I whisper sorry in Lily's ear. I cuddle her. She doesn't exactly cuddle me back, but she acts like she's glad I'm there. She makes these little soft sounds. I pretend it's Lily talking to me in her own secret language. I whisper secrets to her under the covers and she whispers back to me. It's as if we're having our own tiny private sleepover just for us. I got into bed with her that night to hold and told her all about Amy's sleepover. I've told her all about Amy and Bella. I've told her heaps about Emily and how I wish she would be my best friend. I've told her heaps about Chloe too, and how I wish she didn't sometimes act like she was my worst enemy. What's that you're saying, Lily? I whispered. Oh, I get it. You say that Emily's probably going to get seriously fed up with Chloe being so mean and moody all the time. You think she's going to break friends with her and be my best friend instead. Lily went, oh. I gave her a grateful hug. Sometimes I was almost glad she was my sister. Chapter 3. Amy and Bella and Chloe and Emily and I all got very excited about the sleepover party. We talked about it all the time at school. We talked about it so much that our teacher, Mrs. Graham, got cross with us. She got especially cross with Chloe because her voice was the loudest. She kept her in at playtime. I had a lovely playtime with Emily. She said she liked my long hair and wished she could brush it, so I undid my plaits and then we played hairdressers. And I was a posh lady going to a dance, and Emily was fixing my hair for me, and she gave me a facial too, with soap from the wash basins in the girls' cloakrooms. I didn't wash all the soap off properly, so my face felt a bit stiff when we came into the classroom. It went stiffer still when I saw Chloe glaring at me. I knew she was going to get me. You mean pig, Daisy? She yelled as soon as it was going home time. It was all your fault. You were saying something stupid about how you've never been to a sleepover before, so I said you can't have had any friends at your old school, and then Mrs. Graham got cross with me when I didn't start saying stuff. It was you. Why didn't you tell her it was all your fault? It wasn't really Daisy's fault, said Emily. Yes, it was. She wouldn't own up. She let me take the blame. She's horrible. I don't know why we have to have her tagging around with us all the time, said Chloe. Don't be like that, Chloe, said Emily, putting her arm around her. Here, do you want a chocolate biscuit? I saved it for you. Chloe wouldn't take the biscuit, so Bella ate it. Are you really having a chocolate cake for your birthday, Amy? Said Bella. Yeah, my mum's friend's making it, and we're having egg sandwiches and sausages on sticks, and cheese and pineapple, and fancy ice creams, and special fruity drinks with teeny umbrellas, said Amy, her eyes shining. Like grown-up cocktails, I said. Is Daisy still coming to your sleepover? Said Chloe. My heart started thumping, but Emily was quick. Of course she is. We're all coming. Hey, I can't wait till it's my sleepover party, if my mum lets me have one. My mum will let me. She lets me do anything. I'm going to have the best sleepover party ever. You'll see, said Chloe. I was pretty sure I wasn't going to be invited to Chloe's sleepover party. I didn't care, but I did desperately want to go to Amy's. Of course you can still come, Daisy, Amy whispered in my ear. I gave Amy a quick hug. I decided I liked Amy almost as much as Emily. I went shopping with Mum to buy Amy a birthday present. I thought I might buy her a grown-up fountain pen, as she liked writing. I wanted to spend a long time choosing, but Lily was with us too, of course, and she was having a bad day, crying a lot. People started staring at us, and it made Lily more upset. She cried and cried very loudly. Do hurry up and choose Amy's present, said Mum. I couldn't decide which colour fountain pen Amy would like best. Bright red, lime green, sunny yellow, sky blue. Amy liked wearing all different bright colours. I didn't know which was her favourite. Daisy, we'll have to go, Mum said. Lily was bright red in the face herself and screaming. I suddenly saw a plastic case of special metallic roller pens, all different colours, pink and orange and emerald, and purple and turquoise, even gold and silver. I thought how great it would look writing with all these different colours. Can I get these for Amy, Mum, please? They were more expensive than the fountain pens, but Mum was so keen to get us out of Smith's that she didn't argue. I hoped Amy would like her special coloured pens. I'd have liked a great big set like that. I'd have had a lovely purple metallic pen, but Lily had got hold of it and spoilt the tip so that it could only write in splotches. I would have loved to try Amy's pens, just to make sure they worked all right. But as soon as we got home and Mum got Lily changed and fed and calmed down, she wrapped Amy's pen set in a piece of pink tissue paper and tied it up with my old crimson hair ribbon. Amy's present looked beautiful. I wished I looked beautiful on Saturday afternoon when I was ready to go to the party. Emily had promised me she wouldn't be wearing a proper party dress, just her favourite trousers and t-shirt, so I hadn't worn my dress either. I had serious doubts about my dress anyway. It had embroidered teddy bears all across the chest. I'd liked them at first, but now I felt sure Chloe would say I looked babyish. I had teddies on my pyjamas too, but I hoped that wouldn't matter. They were very old pyjamas and getting a bit small, but they were my favourites. I also had my own teddy. He's very little, and a deep shade of navy blue. I call him Midnight. I can't get to sleep without him, but he's so small I hope to hide him in my hand so Chloe couldn't tease me. Dad drove me over to Amy's house. I was very, very glad I didn't have to walk there with Mum and Lily. "You have a lovely time, Daisy," said Dad when we got there. I didn't say anything. I hoped and hoped and hoped I would have a lovely time. And that is where we will leave part 1 of Sleepovers by Jacqueline Wilson. I'll be back soon with lots more stories and lots more videos coming your way on my channel. If you'd like to subscribe or hit a like, that's always appreciated. Thanks for your support. Thanks for listening. Take care. Hope you're well, guys. Bye-bye.